Alright everyone, this is the semi-final episode. So, yes, as you can see here, this is my new skin. Oh, speaking of skins, when I actually, off the recording, I unlocked 2 more skins, or probably 3. So, yeah. So, once you completed, the game, well, 100% or not, you can actually change from different skins, so... This one is the silent movie, and I think in order to get that, I think you need to collect all 50 cogs. Pretty cool, I would say. And this one is personally my favorite, the Ridgy Dig. For those who don't know, the Ridgy Dig is from the Tie 3 game. This is my favorite one by far. So... I equipped this baby on and it looks pretty badass. And also, once you complete the game, you have the Cyber 4B. To be honest, I really don't like this design that much. I mean, for me, sure, I'd like digitals, but like, these kind of color textures are not really my personal suit. So, I'm going to stick with the Safari, but I'm not going to be wasting too time because... Like I said in this episode, I'm going to be introducing the rings and what they do, just for the sake of this. And the next episode, which is the finale, is going to be the last one. So I won't include commentary on this, just because that I want to go through like all the credits and such stuff. But yeah, hope you guys love the series so far. I know I do. And I'm not going to do all the editing and such stuff, but just want to get through this as much as I can. So, off the recording, I actually did a couple of races and went to PP Beach to gather more opals. So, which is going to be really helpful, considering that I actually did a lot of opal gathering, and it took me like almost in half an hour, which is not bad. Now, I could have done this like earlier, but like, yeah, I just don't feel like wasting all this time. But because they added a 3,000 volt opal bags at Pippy Beach, things are way more easier than I anticipated, and not as tedious, which is good on my part. So, what's your guys' favorite parts on this episode? Let me know in the comments. Because I want to hear you guys' your personal laughs about those. I think one of my favorites by far is the Brave side quest. Just because of that one incident of that beetle boss. Because honestly, I thought it was going to be hard as shit. But turns out it wasn't. So, yeah. We're almost there. We're just going to get through a couple of things. These guys are really annoying. Alright. Hopefully my mic is good, nothing too crazy going on with this. I know last episode it took over a century, just because of the credits and all that stuff. So alright, here we are. Our road to the 100% is finally coming. Take this flower up. There it is.
Hey bro, what can I do for you?
There it is. 100%. The Boomerang.
That'll ruffle Cass's feathers. Catch it, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, 100%. Now, I'm gonna showcase all the ranks later on, but like, let's just go ahead and return to Boomerang. So we got how many nobles? Wow. All right. Let's save and go to Boomerang and showcase all the rings, and then in the finale, I'm gonna be including no commentary on this. So, all right. So I think this area is where we're gonna start. Wait, did I get all the skins? I did. I also got. Oh, I got. I got all the things as well. All right. Well now. All right. So we're gonna start off with the Boomerang. So usually in the beginning, it's usually normal Boomerangs. So nothing too crazy about this one. It's just the original. Very mediocre rage. So it's just one of your plastic Boomerang toys that you get over there. The multi-ring is the upgraded version of the Boomerang. So what it does is it fires up multiple Boomerangs at once. So that comes in handy in certain situations. Take a lot of casts, all that stuff. Wait, what the heck? That's weird. Alright, the Mega Ring is... I don't use this that lot. What's wrong with the camera? That's weird. Hold on a sec. Alright. Wait. Ah, the camera, man. What's wrong with this? Alright. Alright, sorry about that. The camera's a little weird for some reason. Alright, so the Mega Ring is one of your... It basically uses your technology to automatically detect enemies in certain directions. It's very useful, especially if you take care of cast a lot of henchmen. So, yeah, the Omega Ring, however, is the upgraded version, but instead, it throws up multiple rings at once. I gotta say, this kind of Boomerang in general is completely broken. Same goes with the Deadly Ring, but we'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, the Omega Ring is not really necessary, but if you're one of those people that are like hardcore mode, then this is the rings for you. Alright, the Frosty Ring is from the first Thai game that they introduced. So what it does is that it creates some kind of icicles. It can also freeze enemies and create certain ice floors to get across from different areas that you shouldn't be supposed to begin with from underwater sections. So, yeah. Freezer Ring is the upgraded version of the Frosty Ring. It creates some kind of swoosh effect, as you can see here. If I can show you that a little bit more clearer. Yeah, it creates like some kind of like swoosh effect. I would say I don't use these rings that much. I think they're kind of like, I think they're kind of useless, I would say. The Zappy Ring is from the original Thai game, from the first game, and I kind of like the fact that they added the electric shocks added in there. I think it looks really cool to put that elemental feature in there. The Thunder Ring is the upgraded version of the Zappy Ring. It creates a boom effect, a thunder effect, into a thunderclap. Like I said, I don't use this ring that much, but it has a pretty big hitbox, I would say. The Flamer Ring, I think the Flamer Rings look really badass. Look at these, like, color, I like the colors and black and all that stuff. So, what it does is that, it can take out certain enemies, like the blue tongues are the weakness against these ones. I think the guys that you saw on the Brave side quest video, that you guys can take them out with just 2 rings and then that's it. and it's also very helpful against these ice blocks over there that you saw recently. Flame rings can be really helpful against these certain situations. The lava ring though is the upgraded version, so I think it looks really cool, honestly. And what it does is that it creates a fire wave effect, kind of like the freezer ring does, and it's really helpful against taking out Cass's henchmen's bigger henchmen's like the Uber and stuff. The Smashy ring is it's very helpful if you like to break some certain steel crates, but it has shitty range and it's pretty slow. But I mostly use certain situations in cases like in case I want to break some boxes or some stuff, but you know, it is pretty helpful to say the least once you complete the first game. The Boomerang is the upgraded version of the Smashy ring, and it's from the original as well. So what it does, you throw 2 rings at once, and it creates some kind of like explosion effect, as you can see here. Really cool. I think it was actually I think the deadly rings are actually more recommended than these, but they are really powerful. Lasher ring is from the original first game, but actually from the Safari, of the Razorback. But now you can actually use these rings for now, and just like I did in earlier parts, you can actually climb up these like Elastro hoops, these rings that you can actually go in certain places that you shouldn't go on normally. The Warper ring is the upgraded version of the Lasher ring, and it warps into some sort of purple crystals, and I really love them. They're kind of badass in my opinion, and really love the gems that they added there and all the colors and design and stuff. It's really cool. The Infra ring is something that it's basically, if you want to complete that 100%, I highly recommend buying this first. So what it does is that you can clearly see things that you couldn't be seen before. So I think it looks really cool, considering that if you want to get that 100%, and also you can also create different clear areas. That way you can hit it off certain directions. What the hell is wrong with my camera? Bro, like the camera's so bad. I had to fix that at some point. The X-Ring is the upgraded version. Is there a way to disable the camera? I swear to God, the camera's so bad. Alright. I had to fix that at some point. Yeah, so the X-Ring is the upgraded version of the Infra-Ring. And as you can see, the difference between the X-Ring and the Infra-Ring is you can't see it from this ring, but for the X-Ring, you can. And it will automatically detect things with the naked eye. And not to mention that it has a zoom function that you can actually use to throw the camera, man. I gotta fix this controls at some point, but yeah, it has a zoom function, kind of like the Boomerang from the first Thai game. Pretty good stuff. The Deadly Ring, I usually use these on my multiple playthroughs, and it has the explosion effects just like the Boomerang does, but except you throw 2 rings at once. It's really OP, and I highly recommend if you want to get that 100% so badly, or just wanting to complete the stage like easier like I do, get those. They're going to be really helpful against like Durar Adventures, especially from Cass's Uber for lizards. The Boomerang I never showed, but I just bought these recently. So once you throw the ring, it it controls really bad. So yeah. So yeah, it's uncontrollable. It's really, really bad. For a price like this, it's an uncontrollable piece of shit. So I can't go up. So I'm trying to go up, but it won't let me do it. So yeah, the Boomerang, even though it's expensive, it's really worthless, honestly. The Crafty Ring, though, is really funny. I like the popsicle sticks designs that they added in. So, unlike the normal boomerangs, you just throw this one, and you can see they're shaking a little bit, and then just explodes with popsicle sticks. I really love the design, though, and it can also break certain crates as well. It's one of those, like, very, gags and all that stuff. The Boomerang is really a good feature as well, but I don't use these aside from part 1 and 2, but, so, you took, like,
I'll have to confiscate your reins.
so yeah, you can actually, like, take pictures of enemies and freeze frame them, and if you actually press the Tiles View button, you can see that you can change, like, different styles, colors, tune in a little bit, and blur, pixelate, posterize, bloom effects, and the vintage, and roll, just the camera rotate a little bit, and then do, like, different poses, all these good stuff. It's really helpful if you want to get, like, if you want to, how do I, oh, it's at ZL, alright, so yeah, it's very helpful if you want to do, like, if you want to create your own thumbnails and all that stuff, you can, but I don't think I really need to, considering that I can do that just off from Sony Vegas, so, good feature they added in. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the skins, but before I do that, let's introduce the rings that we have provided. So, the Boomerang. This is your basic Agent Gumtree model. No bells and whistles, but it is light and fast and mighty effective in the paws of the right Tasmanian tiger. The Multi-Ring. This is a suppered up version of your basic Boomerang, which the one exception, that you can throw heaps of them at the same time. Flamerang heats things up with a fire naturally. They can start fires and cut through ice, but they also are great for burning through sticky spider webs. The Flamerang also did burn out sticky webs. I almost forgot about that. The Lava Ring turns up the heat with this supercharged ring. The Lava Ring creates a devastating firewall on impact strong enough to hurt even Cass's uber reptiles, which are called uber frill lizards. The Frosty Ring. Not only can this ring freeze enemies and puts out fires, but it can also create ice stepping stones in water. Freezer Ring. What's colder than cold? A freezer ring. That's what. Extinguish fires, freeze enemies, and create small icebergs in water that you can stand on. The Zappy Ring. Supercharged with enough electricity to light up Barramudgee on a Saturday night. This ring will give your enemies a real shock. The Thunder Ring. Generating a loud thunderclap. This ring can knock back even the hardest of enemies. The Lasher Ring. Equipped with Julius's partnered super stretchy elasto rope, this ring will let you swing through the air by hooking onto special Lasher Ring rings. If I can say that correctly. The Warp Ring. Using a trans-dimensional warp coil, this ring teleports you through solid walls when contacted is made with special purple warp crystals. The Infraring. Using a special infrared attachment, the Infraring enables you to see things you couldn't see before. Make sure you can scan for hidden stuff when you visit somewhere new. It also reveals Madame Mopoke's secrets in the corner's map. X-Ring. This is the ultimate ring for secret hunters. When equipped, it gives you the ability to see stuff that normally hidden to the naked eye. It also reveals Madame Mopoke's secrets in the corner map. The Smasher Ring. This super strong ring can break through even the toughest of metals, very handy to have when you encounter steel crates. The Boomerang. This ring is made from the rare Outback element exploduranium, if I can say that correctly, which is just as spectacular as it sounds. Launch one of those rippers and watch the fireworks. The Mega Ring. Using Julius's pattern super sneaking technology, the Mega Ring has the ability to auto-target enemies, useful when you run into a bunch of Cass's henchmen. Omega Ring. This ring is equipped with Julius's new and improved super duper sneaking technology. Just throw it at a bunch of enemies and watch it attacks them in turn. The Deadly Ring. This used to be Slice's very own Boomerang until he lets you have it. It's incredibly powerful and more than of a match of Cass's Uber for wizards. The Doomerang. You can guide the Boomerang by remote control to hit enemies from a distance. Great for launching a surprise attack. The Aqua Rings. Found by Rex in an old shipwreck, the Aqua Rings can cut through water like a hot knife through butter. They can only work underwater. Yes. So, alright. The Crafty Ring. Handicrafted by Sheila's advanced preschool class from the finest Reporpus wood remnants. It has the hair trigger and really packs a wallop. The Camera Ring. Not only does it takes damage with its effectively bright flash, but it's great for taking selfies too. And that's it. So let's take a look at the skins provided for this series. So, yeah, we got one more skin to collect. So this is the Bush Rescue original outfit that you'll see on the beginning section. Just your normal costume and all that stuff. Prototype. Now this is the beta version of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, what's supposed to originally look like. Really love the shoes though. The pants are really good, I would say. Good design to say the least. Now, the next costume is Sly. You can actually dress up as Sly. They have this like some kind of like black outlets. Has a shark tooth over there. I think it was part of the skin. Also like skull pants and all that good stuff. Next up is the wetsuit, and I did actually mention this in a couple of episodes ago. The wetsuit is pretty much a Hippie Beach lifeguard suit. It has like blue design, yellow, and gray, and I really love the. I honestly don't like the blue slap that much, but I would say it's really cool considering that it goes underwater. The Crowman suit is, you basically are the developer of Crowman Studios. It has that certain logo on it, and it has like a red slap across the face at the end there. Cameo. I've been using this for quite a while now. The Cameo suit, I really love the dirt slap face that comes across its nose. I really love the shirt. The pants look really cool as well. Yeah, it looks really badass in my opinion. And I think for Bush Rescue, the Cameo is kind of a good way to fit it, I suppose. Festive Tie. This is probably the Christmas outfit. For some reason, I don't know why they put it ad there, considering that, the game itself is released 3 months ago. I have no idea why they should add it in. I mean, if you want to make it some kind of like Christmas theme, you can, but It's not necessary to say the least. The Doomeranger is, I mentioned this in one of my first episodes, I think it was, is Ty's father, as you can see by the comics, for all that stuff. So yeah, the Psy 277, I've been using this for a little bit, and I really love the design that has like Psy in it, and like the scraps and metal parts and dark blue and navy and light green shorts for like buttons and stuff for like different parts. Really cool. Next up is the Silent Movie. I think in order to get that, you need to get all the cogs, if I'm correct. And yeah, it has like the gray Scott. It has the gray color stuff and has like cog shorts. Really cool. Reggie Now this is actually personally my favorites. For those who don't know who Reggie is, you'll get to see it in the third part, but he is from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 3 Night of the Quid game once you completed the prologue, if you know what I mean. But yeah, considering that Ty 2, Reggie is not on there. So in order to get that skin, you need to complete 100%. You know, personally, I really love Reggie. Kind of a shame that they don't give him enough lines as they used to in the third game. But yeah. So yeah, the last one is the Tasmanian Dingo. You can actually dress yourself as a dingo. The difference between Tasmanian Tiger and a dingo is they don't have this, because they have this like yellow slap over there, while the dingo doesn't. Kind of a shame that we can't use this in our playthrough, but it has like different like Spider-Man shorts. It looks really cool, I must say, but I don't know why they get rid of that slap. But I mean, I guess it really makes sense considering that dingoes are really different compared to Tasmanian tigers. So yeah, that's all the tie skins for that. Now the 4B paint, I'm going to be showcasing them, is this. Okay, so this is the original Bush Rescue cart 4B. Has this like orange stuff, pretty much your basic cart that you used to go to. 4B, 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 4BB4. Oh my gosh, that I can't read that much. For those who don't know the opening sequence, this is just the cart itself. I adore this so much, and I've been using this for a little bit as well. Looks really cool that they actually bought that as a skin costume for that. Deadly 4x4. So this is like Sly's edition for the 4B cart. I really love the skulls. I love the kind of like edginess going on in this cart as well. The red strips line. Looks really cool. This one is pretty cool as well. The Safari one, I think it was from the American Dinkum, if I'm correct. I really love the tiger stripes, and I've been using this for a little bit as well. Love the design for it as well. The Sunshine is basically tie shorts, but except it has like flowers and all of it. It's basically tie shorts textures. I know I'm not a huge fan of this that much, but it's it is something to say the least. Old 4B, I really love this one. It has like some kind of sun damage, clean rusted dirt. I've been using this most frequently on my playthrough a lot, so it looks really cool, I must say. The Castmobile is basically a Boss Cast design. It has like the Boss Cast logo on it. Looks really cool. The Doomeranger is basically the same thing as Ty's Doomeranger skin. It has like different like the purples and all that good logos and such stuff. Flamin' Hot is really awesome. Really love the burning passion of this design. It has like the far hot rods that you used to go on to. I think it looks really cool, I would say. Cyber 4B. this is I showed, I think it was a couple episodes ago, I think it was last one, is the digital cart that it was seen from the original Thai game. No, it wasn't original Thai game. I think you beat it for after defeating Boss Cass. Not a huge fan of it, to be honest, to say the least. Oh my gosh, yeah, we never saw this before. The Inviso Jeep, I think, if I'm correct, if you get the I don't know, if you can get all the Boomerangs, you unlock yourself a invisible Jeep. It looks really awesome, I would say, but it's kind of a shame that we can't use this on our Let's Play. But, last but not least, the Goldenrod is basically have this like yellowish, they have this like yellow design with brown textures and stripes and all that stuff. I will be equipping this, however, but I'm not going to be using it because as soon as this episode is over, I'm going to cut off the recording there, and then we'll do the finale afterwards. So there's a chance that I might do it as premiere, but at the same time, I really don't want to. So, with all that said, thank you all so much for watching this series. It's been a blast ever since I watched this, and I hope that, hopefully, that I'll get Ty the Tasmanian Tiger playthrough out, the first game, and in the meantime, I'm going to be focusing on other stuff, like working scripts on the part 1 of Twin Trouble. I don't know, I might post an update on it at some point, but either way, I want to thank you all for enjoying the series so far. If you like this, content, then make sure you hit subscribe and leave a like, and let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of the series, and I'll be looking forward to your responses. So, yeah, with all that said, thank you all so much for enjoying the series, and I'll see you all in the finale, and hopefully the first game of Ty, or the first game of Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Bye-bye.